What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the return of Critical Ops. Now, I'm saying that pretty prematurely. It has been announced that Critical Ops is coming back to PC in a coming soon time frame. So, what does this mean? So, it means that the game is obviously coming back to PC. It's gonna get a re-release, but how are they going to do it? They're going to do it through Google Play Games PC Beta, which is, I guess, Google's own little emulator. So, what's going to happen is it's going to be its own legal emulator that it's going to have that you can play it on. You're obviously seeing some gameplay in the background. I haven't fully edited it yet as I'm recording this. The reason why I quit playing Critical Ops was because it got taken off of PC in 2017, so I quit playing. Sometime later, I tried to, come back to Critical Ops on mobile. I was using my phone at the time. I just didn't like it. I'll be honest, I did not like it. I don't like mobile shooters. I don't enjoy them. I don't think they're fun. Personally, for me, I understand why people would like them. Just for me, I don't really like mobile shooters. I don't like the way they feel. And it's not my preferred way of, playing a shooter. My preferred way is to, use a mouse and keyboard. It's coming back to PC with a coming soon date, which is lovely. We love to see those. I showed off some of the controls in this video. Turns out my mic was kind of ass cheeks. So we're just not going to use the mic audio from the video at all, and we're just going to do a little voiceover. Alright, so the game, like I said, is coming to Google Play Games PC. It's, what is it called? Google Play Games PC, or yeah, Google Play Games Beta for PC. That's what it's called. I literally just had to look it up. It's a fucking tongue twister of a name. Just make it Google Play. Call it that, or Google Play PC. What does this mean for Critical Ops? Now, I have been in and out of the Discord, checking out the general chat, things like that. Talking to some people, and, just socializing, really, and kind of asking questions. A lot of people are saying the game's dead. The YouTuber Falcom put up a video saying he's trying to revive the greatest mobile game, I believe is what the, short was. Which, to be fair, Critical Ops, yeah, kind of is the greatest mobile game, in my opinion. Even though I don't like, mobile shooters, it's still the best mobile game to play. But apparently the player count is down, and there's cheaters up, and it's just a mess. What a lot of players are worried about is the fact that the game coming to PC is going to allow more cheaters to come in. Now, since it's with the Google Play Games Beta, you can't download anything onto it that isn't on their actual store. You can't inject any APKs into it or anything like that. You can't do anything like that from me looking at it from a base look. You can't do any of that. People were worried about that. Now, do I think, personally, that going the emulator route is the correct route? No. I think they should have did their own proprietary launcher, even though there's a lot of hate with proprietary launchers right now because there's 30,000 of them. But I think they could have did a lot more if they did their own proprietary launcher, and they could have separated the PC players with the mobile players, because that's also a very big complaint right now. PC players are going to have to go up against mobile players with no choice. There's no disable crossplay button. So you're going to have mouse and keyboard players going up against people who are dragging their thumb around a screen. Obviously, you can see where that can be unfair, but I do know of some mobile players that were insane at the game back then, right? Who played on mobile. They were insane. They could hold their own against a PC player. There are players like that today. A lot of people that are complaining about it in the Discord are low ranks. Not saying that I'm some fucking high rank player or anything like that. I'm literally unranked. I haven't touched ranked since that Getting Good series. I'm not trying to tip my fedora or whatever the fuck and say that I'm better. I'm not. I'm dog ass at mobile games. You're seeing it here in the gameplay that I'm mediocre at best. I think they should have did their own proprietary launcher, because they could have did an extra anti-cheat level. I believe the game already does have its own anti-cheat, and there's also player reports, but they could have did their own anti-cheat. They could have had a separate application, separate platform, so people can't crossplay and things like that if they don't want to. But now their hands kind of forced. They have to crossplay when it does release. Again, it's only a coming soon date, so we have no date on it. My theory is after the Paint Patrol season pass is over, that's when it'll drop. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm gooning about. But it is what it is. They just dropped a 1.50.1 minor update. They said that was a minor update. They did some things I really don't care about. I don't care to look into it. I only care to look into the one that says that, hey, it's out on PC. But I am excited nonetheless that the game is coming back to PC. Don't get me wrong. I am excited. I have been wanting this for almost 10 years. It's been 8 years now. I've wanted it back on PC since it was taken off PC in 2017. Like, that is how bad, like how much I'm excited for. Do I wish they did different things? Yes. It's whatever. It's fine. We're getting the game on PC. That's all that matters. So what does this mean, not only for Critical Ops, but for this channel? Okay, so what I believe is going to happen is Critical Ops is going to have a rise in players if they advertise it correctly. Okay? If they advertise it correctly, like, hey, it's on PC, they kind of push that shit under the rug that it was never on PC in the first place. They never really want to bring that up. It was on PC at first. I believe in 2015 is when it came out on PC on Facebook. So they're not calling it a re-release. They're just calling it the PC release. So if they advertise it correctly and, they take proper steps into making the actual PC port on the emulator good, which I looked at the controls. They look great. I looked at the graphic settings. They look alright. If they take the right steps, the player count will rise back. You'll have a decent amount of PC players because there's people that can't run games like Counter-Strike 2 and Valorant that will want an alternative, and they're going to be like, oh, what's this Critical Ops? Okay, let's try this out. Let's see what this is about. And then they'll play the game and either like it or hate it. That's just the gaming market. You can't always guarantee someone to like a game or not. Okay, so now what is next for this channel? If the emulator and everything is good, if everything is good with the PC release, we're going back to Critical Ops. It will be the return of Critical Ops for me. I obviously used to go by the name Reaper96. Now I'm obviously AC Smurfs. If the emulator is good, everything's great, we're going right in. We're playing. Alright? That's what we're going to be streaming. That's what we're going to be making videos on. That's our game. Because that was our game before. It's my favorite shooter of all time. And again, people are saying that it's the greatest mobile game of all time and they're trying to revive it. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to ramble on a little bit about the release. It's been over a month since it was announced. And I was planning on, making a video then, but I was going through some live stuff. Things were kind of muddy for me mentally and in life. So it's just like, I kind of just stepped away. And I didn't really do much, and I haven't really been doing much beforehand because, life stuff and shit like that. But I kind of just wanted to ramble on. It's coming back to PC. I'm excited. If everything goes correctly, Critical Ops player count should rise, and this channel will go back to just being Critical Ops again. And I'm super excited for it. I'm super excited for that to happen. That's what I want. That's what I've wanted for 8 years now. Been 8 years. So I gotta finish editing the gameplay for this voiceover. I'm excited. I hope it drops after the Paint Patrol season and we can just hop right in and go and get some frags. That's what I want. That's all I want. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, sub. Tell me if you're excited down in the comments for the PC re-release. It's a re-release, guys. Stop saying it's just a normal release. Stop it. Thank you guys for watching again. I'll see you guys in the next video.